Well, guys, once again, good evening and welcome to our session. Hoy tenemos nuestra tercera sesión y bueno, cada día como que vamos recordando ciertos detallitos, aspectos a tener en cuenta durante el desarrollo del curso. Súper importante que ya empecemos a trabajar en el aula virtual. En nuestra primera sesión, pues, recordábamos un poquito el proceso. Obviamente, para los estudiantes nuevos es un proceso que, pues, todavía van dando. Y recuerden que si llegan a encontrar algún cuestionario que tiene algún fallo, de pronto al momento de la respuesta, hay alguna confusión, me envían por correo, captura, con el nombre del cuestionario, pues, para hacerle la revisión pertinente y ver, digamos, de alguna manera qué se puede hacer. Otro de los aspectos importantes a tener en cuenta en lo referente a lo del proyecto. Como ustedes recuerdan, según nuestro calendario, en nuestra clase 8, digamos que oficialmente tenemos un espacio durante nuestra sesión para que ustedes se pongan al día con sus compañeros y trabajen en lo que es el segundo avance. La información ya la tenemos en nuestra carpeta de materiales, pero otra de las cosas que yo quería como compartirles para refrescarles la memoria en lo referente a cuáles son los deportes que ya, digamos, fueron seleccionados, por decirlo así, y también lo referente a los participantes. Ayer, si no estoy mal, o el lunes, creo que fue el lunes, Wendy comentaba, bueno, que el compañero con quien estaba trabajando pues ya no continúa. Tenemos compañeros nuevos, digamos que en lo que vamos a estar trabajando en estas sesiones, la de hoy y la de mañana, que vamos a tener como trabajo colaborativo. La idea es que ustedes decidan las personas nuevas si prefieren trabajar ustedes o si de pronto se quieren unir a uno de los grupos. Por ejemplo, en el caso de Mendy podría ser que trabaje con una de las personas nuevas y bueno, llegado el caso, pues digamos que todavía tenemos un espacio más. Esta información, les recuerdo que ustedes la van a encontrar, ya reviso el chat, en nuestro link que nos lleva a la carpeta materiales que está en la presentación del lunes, obviamente, que fue el correo que les mandé el martes con los links para tener ingreso a lo que son las grabaciones, lo que son las sesiones y bueno, lo que son los materiales. Entonces, permítanme un momento. Okay. Listo. Entonces, guys, no sé si tengan alguna pregunta de la información que hemos compartido en estos días. No he tomado asistencia todavía, Andrés. Ok. Listo. Igual la tomo a las 6:15. Vamos a aprovechar un poquito esos primeros minuticos que tenemos acá. Okay, guys, today we're going to, let's say, somehow finish Unit 4. It is a kind of general review, but we are not going to focus on the grammatical aspects of the unit. We're going to work today on a written task. Yesterday, we were working on a speaking activity, if you remember. The idea was to talk about your favorite day. Well, in this case in particular, we were talking about New Year's Eve. And today, we're going to talk about parties. Somehow we continue with the idea of the celebrations, okay? So, before we start, before I actually take attendance, guys, I want you to have a look at this picture. It says work in pairs, but we're going to do it as a group. It says, look at the picture and discuss which special day can you see in the picture. If you have the book, of course, well, you have the book. I'm talking about the picture that you find on page 40, okay? So guys, what a special day can you see in this picture? What do you think?
A birthday?
A birthday, specifically, well, I know that you see a number, but which one? It's the one to be celebrated. Why do you think that there is like a party in this case in particular for the 21st birthday? Yes, Manuela.
American birthday?
Could you repeat, sorry?
American birthday?
It's like an American birthday? Okay, Manuela. And why do you think it is an American birthday?
When the people is,
Are.
I don't know, adults or
When people are adults, okay. Very good. Something extra, guys, that you would like to add? Very good. Manuela, thank you. So usually it's because they become, let's say, officially adults, I guess. Something else that you would like to add? What else can we, let's say, include to this specific birthday? Probably you have
May-
already heard something. Yes,
maybe
Andres?
maybe the youngers, pues, okay, but the adults are happy because now they can drink alcohol or something like that.
Okay. You know, actually, that's part of reality. In some parts, you can drink, let's say officially, of course, you can have, let's say, alcoholic beverages when you are 21 and more. Any other like events maybe that is related to this type of birthday celebration? Okay, very good. All your ideas were correct. Let's have a look at the chat. Oh, well, Jorge says maybe it's a party when they finish their exams at the university. Ah, okay, that is also a very common thing, right? When we finish when people finish university, usually some of them go to parties to celebrate that the exams are finished. Okay, good idea, Jorge. Thank you very much. Well, guys, let's take attendance. Give me a second. I'm going to turn my camera off for a moment while we have a look at the picture. Let's see. Por acá. Sergio Gómez. Okay, Sergio is not here for the moment. Andrés Felipe Jaimes.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Jennifer Paola Martínez. Not here for the moment. Kiara Lisette. Not here. Jorge Jair.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Diego Fernando.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Dana Valentina.
present, miss.
Okay. Veo que ingresó Kiara. Kiara Lisette. Bueno, ya me avisará. Manuela Ortiz.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Joan Sebastián Paón. Not here for the moment. Beatriz Pedraza.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Hamilton Peña.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Juliet Stephanie Rangel.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Xiomara Caterine.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Jessica Paola.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Catherine Alexandra. Okay. Thank you. Voy a colocar acá. Porque luego se me pasa. Caterina Alexandra. Listo. María Alejandra Rosso. Okay. Oh my God, that's sad news. Okay. Let's continue. Marlon Yesid Sánchez.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Mendy Fabián Santa.
Teacher present.
Okay, very good. Karen Juliet Torres.
Present.
Okay. We have María Alejandra Beca. I'm gonna have a look at the chat. Muy bien, very good. Vanessa Zambrana.
Present, teacher.
Thank you. Natalia Navarro.
Present.
Ok. Ahora, bueno, mientras siga tomando, vi que ingresó Sergio Gómez.
Yes, teacher.
Ok. And Joan Sebastián Paón.
Present, teacher.
Ok. Kiara Lisette. Kiara Martínez.
Hello, teacher. I'm late.
Hello,
Sorry.
Kiara. Estás en el límite perfecto porque son las 6:14. Ya si fuera después de las 6:15, sí nos marcaba. Entonces, no problem. Very good, Kiara. Thank you. And let me check one thing.
Teacher,
Señora.
is,
Yes.
is Jennifer, okay? Jennifer Martínez.
Ah, Jennifer. Y dije Kiara, me confundí. Jennifer, sí. Y Kiara la veo conectada, pero no la había escuchado. Sí, se me olvidó. Entre ir a un nombre y volver. Bueno, Kiara, quedó al pendiente. Cuando me conteste le hago el ajuste acá. Give me a second. Listo. There we are. Okay, guys, the idea is to continue talking about different celebrations. We have been talking about your special days. We have been talking about Christmas. We have been talking about New Year's Eve. Today, in particular, we are going to talk about parties. Let's put it like that. On the next part, we are going to have a look at a video. Well, actually, I'm going to send you the link to the chat to avoid maybe problems with connection that sometimes happens, you know. And well, probably in some parts, all of us have a different way, let's say, to address the video. Of course, in some parts, you have to pause the video in order to answer the questions that we have in here. Let's read the 3 questions that you are going to answer, of course, with the information that we have here on the video. Andres Felipe, please, could you read the 3 questions?
Okay, teacher. What does the groom's father give the couple as a wedding present?
Mhm.
Second, do you think the man likes his birthday present? And third, what do you think the couple wants the man to do on the New Year's Day?
Very good. Thank you, Andres. So, as you can see, based on the information that we have here in our 3 questions, on the video, you're going to have a look at 3 different events. The questions are pretty simple, of course. The idea is that you pay attention to the event so you can answer the 3 questions that we have in here. As I was telling you, I'm going to send the link to the chat. It is very important that while you are watching the video, all of us are quiet, you know, in order to avoid interruptions. As I was telling you, I'm not going to present the video just to make sure that all of you, let's say, listen to it and pause it in the part that you consider relevant. So this is the link. Let me know if it is working properly, please.
No, miss.
No, it's not.
Ah, okay. No.
Okay.
Salieron dos cosas.
Ah, okay, Beatriz. Yeah, let's say the first image that you should see is this like green thing that says Unit 4. So does it work? ¿Funciona bien el video?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, guys. We're going to watch the video only once. As you see, the questions are, let's say, pretty literal. They are pretty simple. So you're going to have, I'm going to give you 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Remember, guys, I'm going to set up the timer in here. The intention is that we don't interrupt each other. After we watch the video, we check the answers, and then we move to the second part. No more interruptions. 3 minutes and 20 seconds starting now. Okay, guys, time's up. The first activity that we're going to do with the video is to answer this question. We're going to watch it again, but of course, we're going to focus our attention to find, let's say, the answer of a different set of questions. Let's refresh our memory about question number 1. It was, sorry. What does the groom's father give the couple as a wedding present, Beatriz?
The teacher, the groom's father gives the keys of the car, maybe, of the car or more.
Okay, the keys of the car. Well, we can let's say, assume that the general present, like the real present, is a car, right? So, but
Okay.
in a specific, he gives the keys. Absolutely, that is also correct. Thank you very much, Beatriz. Let's have a look at number 2. In the case of number 2, well, it was a simple yes, no question. If you want to expand would be okay, but it is like pretty, let's say, straightforward. Why not? Let me ask Diego, do you think the man likes his birthday present?
No, he don't like, but he don't hurt the feelings of your parents.
He doesn't like it. And he doesn't want to hurt the feelings of his parents, right? His parents. Okay, he definitely doesn't like it. And good extra information that you added, Diego. That's nice. Nice, sorry. Hamilton, what do you think the couple want the man to do on New Year's Day?
Teacher, I don't understand that part.
Well, it wasn't that, let's say, obvious maybe, compared to the first question that we see the man giving the keys of the car. It was more like trying to analyze the attitude, you know, like the behavior of the people in the development of that part of the video. So maybe let me ask Jennifer, if you can help Hamilton. Based on the attitude, like how they behave on the video, what do you think they want the guy to do? Jennifer Paola.
Teacher, do you mean what they want about the present?
And no, in the third one. The third question that we're talking about, there is this couple on New Year's Eve and there is this man, or maybe in the chat, guys, if you want to type your possible answer or what you think the answer is, like based on their behavior and the attitude, what do you think they want the guy to do, Natalia?
Maybe they want that he leave your house,
Their house.
How do you say? Their house. Their house.
Exactly. Yeah, let's assume that the house belongs to them, right? So yeah, as I was telling you, well, it wasn't that crystal clear, maybe compared to question one. As I was telling you, you see the keys. In this case, we had like to analyze the behavior and the attitude that they had towards the guy. Very good. This was the first activity. We are going to watch the video again, but in this case, we're going to, let's say, focus our attention on a different part. Guys, remember, if you have the book, this is page 40, the second activity that we can find on the page. Let's have a look at the instruction. John Sebastian, please, could you read this instruction here, B?
Watch again and match the phrases in the box with the special days. You may need to use the phrases more than once.
Very good. In this case, we're talking about 4 different events: a wedding, a birthday celebration, a Christmas party, and a New Year's Eve. Of course, let's say that without context, we can think that the expressions can be used in different moments, and that's okay. The idea is that we're going first to classify them according to how they're being used on the video. But of course, we know that in other cases, we can combine and use expressions in different, let's say, events of our lives. Let's have a look at the first column. Let me ask, sorry. Jorge, could you read this first column of expressions, please?
Yes. Happy New Year. Thanks for coming. Happy birthday. Congratulations. Many happy returns. Cheers.
That's it. Let's have a look at the second column. Please, Karen Juliet.
Safe journey. Thank you very much. It's lovely. Merry Christmas. Good luck. I hope you will be very happy. Thanks for inviting me.
Very good. So remember, in some cases, we can use this expression in more than one event, something that I'm pretty sure that you have already discovered. But keep in mind that our context, let's say our point of reference, is the information that is being provided on the video. So you already have the link, but anyway, I'm going to send it again just in case. There you have. You're going to watch it again once. Remember the 4 events that you have and the different expression that we have in here, and the idea is to match them. I'm gonna give you the same amount of time, 3 minutes and 20 seconds, and then we move to the next part of the session, okay? Let's begin. Let's be quiet so we don't interrupt each other. Well, guys, time's up. Well, this was let's say the last time that you were going to watch the video for this activity in particular. The idea was to pay attention to the expressions, you know, and how we could classify them based on the event that we had in there. Of course, you know that It is not that strict. There are different events. There are expressions that can be used in more than one. So just keep that in mind. Which expressions did you classify on the event of wedding, María Vega? Ah, no, mentiras. Lo siento. Marlon Sánchez.
A wedding, teacher.
Yeah, for wedding.
And I think that congratulations.
Okay.
I hope you'll be very happy.
Good
Good luck.
luck. Very good.
Many happy returns, maybe.
Not
Minimum.
really.
No?
Did you look for the meaning of that expression when we say many happy returns, guys? Did you look it up? You didn't look it up. Well, not only you, of course. I'm like asking all of you guys. What would be the idea of many happy returns?
In a birthday celebration.
It is more related to, let's say, that type of event at the end of the day. That belongs to that category in particular. Very good. What about the next celebration would be birthday? Mandy.
Teacher, for a birthday, thanks for coming. Happy birthday. Congratulations. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. I hope you'll be very happy. Thanks for inviting me.
Inviting me.
Inviting me.
Okay, we can include that one. Those ones, sorry. What about, Natalia, what about New Year's Eve party? Even Christmas party, you know, we can classify them both on the same category.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks for inviting me. I think that's it.
Okay. Well, in some cases, like the case of, how was it? Many happy returns. That one is very related to birthday. I'm sharing the whole screen. The camera, but for the moment that is not relevant. Here. But as we were saying, in some cases, there are expressions that can be used in both cases. For example, the case of thanks for coming. If we think, okay, we have a birthday, we have a celebration, then people come to your house. So of course you are thinking that those people to be, you know, in your place. So we can mix them up in some cases. In other cases, it's very restrictive. Like for example, in the case of happy birthday, we wouldn't use it like in a wedding. Would be something like that. Okay, very good. Let's go back to the book. Okay. This part. Guys, you're going to complete this conversation. Again, if you're on the book, don't forget that we're talking about page 40. As you see, here we have, let's say, 7 straps, and the idea is that you're going to use these expressions to complete them. Once again, remember that some of them are pretty obvious that we can repeat them. It doesn't matter. In other cases, those expressions wouldn't match the meaning or the whole context of the idea that is being presented. Now, it's going to be a very simple activity, but the idea is that you agree on the answers. I'm going to send you to breakout rooms. You will be working in groups of 3 people, around 3 people. And the idea is that you agree, okay? Not like to impose. Well, I know that that doesn't happen, but let's make sure that all of you guys agree. I really hope that the ones that don't have the book, you actually can make sure of that. Okay, so guys, the ones that don't have the book, don't worry. You will be working with people who already have the book. And well, the idea is that you share a screen. Estoy cambiando eso inmediatamente para que no se me olvide. ¿Listo? Okay, remember guys, what you're going to do is to use these expressions, the ones that we had in here, in order to complete the different parts of the missing conversation that we have. The intention, of course, is to choose those expressions that actually make sense. Okay? There is a raised hand. Tell me, John Sebastian.
Teacher, Valentina waiting in the... Está esperando.
Yes.
La sala de espera que la sacó. Dijo que la había sacado.
Ok. Es decir, el Zoom la sacó, yo no la saqué, no. Valga la
Sí,
aclaración.
sí, que se cerró.
Listo, sí, como iba hablando, acabé de ver que estaba en la sala. Thank you, Sebastián. Ok, creo que ya logró ingresar, sí. Okay. Well, I was asking you had any question, use the expressions. Let's make sure that they make sense. Se me fue la cosita de salas de grupos pequeños. Very good. Guys, in total, I'm going to give you 10 minutes. It's a lot of time. You may consider that, okay, 10 minutes is kind of a lot, but the idea that you analyze, of course, the different situations that are being presented in the conversation, okay? If you have any question, call me and then I will arrive to your group. Let's start. Ok, Andrés. ¿Alcancé a asignarte un grupo? Also Marlon and Stephanie. Okay. I'm gonna send you to sorry, room 3. Están de a dos. Ok, Stephanie. Felipe, ya lo envié a Stephanie. Te voy a mandar a las 6 que me envié está solo. Marlon, ¿tú tienes grupo? Guys, ya les envié como la invitación, por decirlo así, para que salgan, no pasen a la sala asignada. Andrés. Te he enviado a la 3. Hacer el cambio, ¿no? Sí, 3. Claro. Voy a ver si de pronto el problema en la sala, tal vez. Qué raro. Ahora sí. Well, guys, welcome back. I hope that it was kind of easy for you. We had 7 conversations, 7 groups. So from group number 7, Jorge, Sergio, and Valentina, you are going to read conversation 1. Sergio, you are A, and Valentina, you are B. Please.
I like your earnings. Are they new?
Yes, they were a present. 21 today.
Oh, happy birthday.
Very good. Any expression that was related to birthdays. That's it. Mandy and Jessica, you are in charge of number 2. Mandy, you're A, Jessica, you are B. Okay,
Hey, teacher. Mom, dad. Jessica,
Jessica, you're B.
you are B. Answer
Yes.
me, please. We've got something important to tell you. James and I are getting married.
Oh, I hope you'll be very happy.
Okay, very good. Of course, there are possibilities, but I'm going to ask like the one that you chose in your groups. Let's look at number 3. We have Karen, Catherine, and Kiara. So Karen, cierto que esta barrita me estorba. Karen, you're A, and Kiara, you're B.
Here are your drinks. That's for you, Andrew.
Thanks.
Diet cola for you, Jane, and that's yours, David. So has everybody got a drink?
Cheers.
That's it. Very good. Number 4, Diego, Marlon, and Vanessa. Diego, you're A, and Vanessa, you're B.
I bought your present. I hope you like it. I chose it myself.
Thank you very much. It's lovely.
It's lovely. Very good. Conversation number 4, Andres Felipe, Natalia, and Manuela. Andres A, Natalia B.
I'd better go now. It's a long drive back to London.
Safe journey.
Very good. Conversation 5, Beatriz, Hamilton, and Jennifer. Beatriz A, Hamilton B.
We got to go now. Thanks. It was a great party.
Great.
Safe journey.
Okay, very good. And conversation 7, John Sebastian, Maria Vega, and Xiomara. Sebastian A, Xiomara B.
I'm going. I don't want to be late for my exam.
Good luck.
Good luck. Very good, guys. Of course, we know that in real life. Let me adjust one thing in here. Sorry. This one is... Of course, in real life, we choose the expression that we consider is the relevant one for the context, but as usual, the idea is like to expand the vocabulary that we already have. We're going to move to the second part. We're approaching to the, let's say, practical exercise of the day. As I was telling you at the beginning of the session, the idea of today, well, yesterday we were, let's say, focusing a little bit more on speaking. The idea that today we work a little bit more on writing. Of course, well, of course not, because it is not like that obvious. But today's activity is going to be part of the gradable component of quizzes for you to keep that in mind. We're going to, let's say, talk about parties and invitations. The first question that we have on that exercise, I took it and put it here in Mentimeter, and it says, name 5 reasons why people organize parties. In this case, I'm not asking you yet to provide like a full and complete explanation. Look, example, birthday, like the name of event in particular. I want you to think of 5. Of course, make sure that you check the vocabulary, well, of course, the spelling. So actually the word is written properly. I'm gonna send you the link to the chat. This link that I have just sent is going to be like this, you know? And here you have the 5 boxes. The idea that on each box, you write the name of the event. Usually it is only one word, like birthday. In other cases, it is a little bit longer, like New Year's Eve, something like that, you know? So just the name of the event. Well, the name of the 5 events. Remember, guys, that the idea, or we're starting on with the first activity that is going to take us to the written activity of the day. I'm gonna give you 3 minutes to think about it, and then we'll see. 3 minutes starting now. 5 reasons why people organize parties. Only the name of the event. Okay, guys, time's up. Let's have a look at, according to your opinion, 5 reasons why people organize parties. Well, of course, there are different possibilities. Well, I know that in some cases, you write 2 words. We can say that the winners for the moment are graduation, wedding, anniversary, even New Year are on the same size. We have wedding with other spellings, pilas con la ortografía. We have baby showers, share with family. Bueno, varias ortografías para New Year's Eve, New Year's, Christmas, Merry Christmas. El solo evento es Christmas, ¿no? Que Merry Christmas es ya como la expresión como una de las que estábamos revisando hace un momento. New baby coming, farewell living, celebrate life, baptism, Christmas sin H, Christmas con la H más lejitos, carnival. Okay, very good. Of course, as usual, guys, you are right. And in reality, we can find like a million reasons to organize a party. Now, in this part, we're going to read an email. The idea also while we read the email is that you pay attention on the organization of the email. So it is going to be somehow like your source, let's say a little bit a kind of inspiration for that email that you will write in a moment. Before we read the email, let's have a look at the 2 questions that we are going to answer after we read it. Let me ask, Sergio, could you read the instruction in number 2 and the 2 questions, please?
Read the email about party and answer the question below. The first one is, who wrote the email? What is her relationships to Sophie? And the second one is, where and when is the party and what kind of party is it?
That's it. Very good. You are going to notice that we have all the information on the email. Once again, let's have a look at the organization, how the vocabulary or how the information actually is being presented. So once again, as I was telling you, it can be used a kind of source for that email that we're going to create. Here we have it. Let's begin with the first part. Well, the first paragraph. Valentina, could you read the first paragraph after hi, Sophie? Valentina?
Sorry, miss, can you repeat me?
Sure. We're going to read the email and the idea is that you read this first paragraph.
Okay. Hi, Sophie. How are things? How life in Bristol? Good, I hope. Sorry, sorry it took me so long to write. Life is still very busy here in the marketing department. We miss you.
Very good. Thank you, Valentina. As usual, the first part, as we already know, we're talking about greetings, basically like an opening for the information that is going to be, let's say, presented or shared in the body of the email. Vanessa, could you read the second paragraph, please?
Anyway, the main reason I'm reading is to tell you that Bruce is leaving finally. He's got a new job in Australia, so we're having a sorry you're leaving party for him on the 20th June at his favorite restaurant, Annabelle's in 10th Street in central London. Can you come? We'd love to see you. You're welcome to stay with me if you can head back to Bristol that night.
Okay. Basically the body of the email telling the reasons why she is sending that information and of course talking about that event in particular. And Xiomara, could you finish the information that we have here from the email, please?
Okay, by the way, don't tell Bruce is all a surprise. We are collection money to buy a present. Everyone is giving around 10 each. Any ideas about what to buy? Send me an email, but if you can be in touch soon. Love from Jenny.
That's it. Thank you very much. So keep in mind 10 pounds. This is the currency to keep in mind. In the future, we find this symbol a lot. Okay. Well, guys, remember here we have this email. There are two questions that you are, let's say, that you're about to answer, but also besides these questions, you're going to do this first activity or the first part of the column that we have in here. Here we have, let's say we know the parts of the email in terms of the information that is being presented. It says giving, asking for personal news, reason for writing, invitation, details of the event, where and when, greeting, arrangements for the party, signing off. What you have to do is to organize all of them based on the order that the information appears on the email. As you already noticed, number one is greeting. So you're going to do two things. First, answer the two questions based on the information that we have just read, and two, organize all these things based in the order they appear on the email. We already know number one. Number one is going to be greeting. Okay. Let me put it like this. Para las personas que no tienen el libro, para que le tomen captura al correo, para solo dejarles proyectada por la parte de arriba que tienen las preguntas, mientras tienen el libro. Entonces ya... Listo, entonces, pero ya le han tomado captura, les dejo proyectada acá esta parte. You are going to have 7 minutes, starting now. Well, guys, time's up. So, question number 1, who wrote the email and what is her relationship to Sophie, Xiomara?
Just teacher, repeat.
Yeah, first let's answer question number 1. Who wrote the email and what is her relationship to Sophie? Xiomara?
Jenny.
Jenny wrote the email. Okay, and what is the relationship that she has to Sophie?
Friends.
Okay. Basically, they are friends, of course. Something else, guys, besides friends that you have? Any other extra information for the relationship to Sophie?
She's a ex-colleague.
Ex-colleague. Very good. Let's have a look at question number 2, Jessica. Where and when is the party? What kind of party is it? Well, actually, we had 3 questions in one. Where, when, and what kind of party?
Is in the favorite restaurant of Bruce. Annabelle is the Easy Street in Central London on the 12th June. Because Bruce living?
Bruce living on the 12th?
12th June.
20.
Is it 12? Yeah, it is the 20th. Okay.
20.
That was the idea on this part. Very good. Well, yeah, I wanted to clarify. And I was asking you to do this first part before we move to our practical activity of the day, our hands-on activity. Remember that the idea was to organize based on how the information appeared on the video. We already had the first one, which was greeting. What did you place in number 2? Andre Felipe.
Miss, sorry, what is her relationship to Sophie? Schooling, spend the schooling, please?
It's colleague, and we can also say that they are friends.
Similar friends, okay.
They are friends and ex-colleagues.
Work college?
Ex-colleagues, not college. College is different. Colleague. That is the person you work with. Exactly. Very good.
Or we can say co-workers.
Yeah, that is a good synonym, Natalia. Very good. That is a good connection. And
teacher,
yes,
spend schooling, spend?
Spell?
Spare.
Would be, well, EX hyphen, you know, the prefix, and COLLEAGUE.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, very good. Well, I was asking Andres, right? So which of these things from the email would be number 2?
Teacher, reason for writing?
Not really. That goes after that. What do you have in, yes? Who wanted to share the answer?
Teacher, giving asking for personal news.
Asking for personal news. That would be number 2. Very good. Reasons for writing, as I was telling you, was number 3. Beatriz, what do you have for number 4?
Number 4, invitations.
Not yet. There is something before invitations.
Teacher.
Yes, Mandy?
Details of the event.
Details of the event, where and when, and then the invitation, like officially. Telling them, like, can you come? Something like that. No, That was
No, number 4 is the details of the event.
of the event. Mhm.
Of the event.
Yes. And because she's telling her like they're having the party on that place, and then after the detail, she's telling her to go to the party, or she's asking her to go to the party.
Okay, for example, the paragraph, sorry, you're leaving party. Is no invitation? Is not possible invitation this paragraph?
You're talking about this one, right? Well, the invitation is more like asking her to come.
But I love to see you is invitation.
Well, notice that she says that Bruce is leaving the job in Australia, and first she's telling her the details.
Invitation is,
Notice
can you
that.
come?
Exactly. So notice that here she's telling her when the party is, the restaurant, and as he was saying, can you come? This is the invitation. It's only like these 3 words, but based on the organization, and we'd all love to see you. Okay, that also can be part of the invitation. Absolutely. And even this one in the post date, I hope you can make it. Notice that that also goes after that. We can also include this expression as part of the invitation. Yeah, like, can you come? That is the one that, let's say, lead us to decide that first we had the details of the event, and then in number 5 would be the invitation. We still have 2 more. What about number 6, Diego?
Invitation.
But invitation is 5.
Okay. Arrangements for the party.
Arrangements for the party. And well, of course, the last one would be signing off. Just like the way to, let's say, wrap up the information from the video. That's it. The video, sorry, the email. Well, guys, as I was telling you, the idea is that the information that we had in here somehow was going to be, let's say, a source of inspiration for the email that you are going to create. I'm going to send you a link to the chat as usual. Let me adjust it here. Okay. Well, in the meantime, I can share with you this. Esta era la previa acá. You're going to write an email to a friend inviting him or her to a special occasion. What a special occasion? That's up to you. The idea is that you use the information that we had on the email, you know, as a point of reference. The type of occasion, we have a family celebration, a birthday party, a living party, or any other celebration that you think of. I'm gonna send you the link. I'm gonna share with you as well the slide that you will be working on. So, you know, like from the very beginning, like where you are going to be typing the email. And the idea is that you make sure that you organize it. Because this is the first activity, let's put it like that, of the cycle. I'm not going to ask you for a specific number of words. Of course, I know that you're not going to create an email of 10 words. That is way too short. But the idea that you make sure that you include the different elements as we were, let's say, having a look at on the chart that we had a moment ago. Well, let me share this with you as well. Ahorita les vuelvo a mostrar los de las diapositivas para que no se confundan. So, keep in mind the organization, like first we greet, then we, like in this case in particular, you know, like a mini introduction. We don't immediately ask for a favor. First, we ask how the person is, so on and so forth, the reason for writing, the details of the event. Remember that you decide any type of event. On the chart, you have like a, let's say, set of possible events, but if you want to think of another event, that is just perfect. And then, of course, moving to the final part, the invitation and the signing off. Probably there are some things in which you want to expand a little bit more. That's okay. But once again, although I'm not telling you like a very specific number of words, I hope that you create like a proper email and not like something of 10 words, which wouldn't be like appropriate for your level. Once again, here we have the image. Guys, do you have any question? Les deja editar, ya pueden escribir el nombre. Okay. Ya están ingresando. ¿Pueden editar? Ya veo que Xiomara escribió, entonces quiere decir que sí. Okay, guys, let me know if you have any question. I know that you need a little bit of time, but first I'm gonna give you like 15 minutes. In the meantime, I will be checking what you are creating, you know, before we finish this first part of the session. Let me know if you have any question. 15 minutes starting now. Well, guys, most of you have already finished. Some of you are still organizing some of the ideas. And also some of you had, let's say, a few problems because the idea that you work on the shared document, and if you are working from your mobile phones, it gets like almost impossible to do it. So for the ones that already finished, of course, that's all. For the ones that haven't finished, I'm gonna give you, let's say tomorrow morning. I know, guys, that all of you are really busy, but that is why I didn't ask you like, let's say 200 words for the email. I told you for the moment, let's say taking advantage of the situation that is our, let's say, first official written activity. It was kind of free, more than 10 words, of course. So the day that hopefully in the morning, you have a few minutes, let's say, to finish the invitation. Well, could be an email, of course, that you are creating. I was having a look at, as I was telling you, and most of you have already finished. I know that some of you are still struggling with it. So I'm going to check this in the afternoon tomorrow. So I really hope that you have the time to complete those details that are still missing. Of course, the one that already finished, you don't have to worry about it. Maybe if you want to have a look at it again and maybe edit some information, that's up to you. But I will, let's say, change the type of link only for you to read it, and I can start like having a look at the information, the possible correction that they may need, and that's it. Very good. Guys, before we go, recuerden entonces el trabajo de la plataforma. Yo les comentaba, está proyectado que se realicen las 4 unidades, pero ustedes saben que debido a la naturaleza de nuestro curso puede que hayan cambios. Aún así, pues no dejemos para última hora el desarrollo. Obviamente las personas que ingresaron hace poco, pues sí, tienen que esperar un poquito más el tiempo. Segundo, también lo referente a lo que es el proyecto, yo ya les había compartido el link. La idea es que para la próxima semana, más tardar el lunes, me cuenten los cambios, si hay cambios. Obviamente eso depende de ustedes, simplemente como para que nos empecemos a organizar en términos de tiempo. Ese link lo coloqué también en la carpeta de materials con el nombre de project. Aquí están los nombres que ya van, y si llega a haber algún ajuste, pues recuerden que ustedes lo deciden. La idea de tomar esta decisión lo más pronto posible es proyectarnos, obviamente, para no dejar para última hora. ¿Listo? Guys, I would like to know if you have any question.
No, teacher.
Well, guys, remember, tomorrow in the afternoon, I will be checking your emails. As usual, guys, thank you very much.
Bye, Miss.
Thank you, teacher.
See you tomorrow.
Bye, teacher. Thank you.
Take care, everybody.